See if anyone else is still up tonight. Just gonna do some coin wrapping. Take them to the bank. You can't take them raw. You have to wrap them. Log in real quick. Welcome everyone. Another one tonight. Exactly. It's be basically just rolling coins. 42 a roll. Might as well. Got to do it sometime. We'll do it tonight. This light turn on. There we go. We are up. What's up, Jody? What's up, Killian? What's up, Johnny B? Little late night rolling, yes. Throw some wrenches out too. Be sure to hit that subscribe. Let's see, I'm gonna put aggressive ads on this one. You're gonna get ads like all the time. Aggressive. And then I'm going to make sure the chat, chat, live chat, good. And let's do it. Nice, nasty hands. Need 40 in a roll. That's all. It's $2 worth. So we had at least 5 people here tonight. 10, 15. I'm hoping some of those trolls follow. 20, 25, 32 in the first handful. This would be great video, great live to turn on if you're trying to sleep and just want to see some mundane activity. Giddy up, John. Three, 4, 5. Hello. 6, 7, 8. Kelly, I am. Kel, I am. Like Will, I am. Oh, okay. Kel, I am. Thank you. Oh, shit. I just dropped a roll. Kel, I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's. Otherwise, I'll butcher it for the rest of my life. Let a brother hold $7 in quarters. That's easy enough. My brother's not here, though. Sub Sigma Boy 584. It's the same troll night if you're been on the other streams tonight. 35 there. Jennifer Zubrick, thanks for being here. Quite a turnout. We're doing better than on the other channel. This exciting activity. How do you say hi? Is there a button you push to say hi? Because everyone comes in and said hi. I gotta learn that. Kel, I am. So Kelly is good if it's easier. We'll figure it out. There is a button that you can push that says hi. I gotta learn that one. When you first join? Oh, cool. I did not know that. I do a lot of, if I get bored, I'll go into the vertical, the lives like that. You gotta have a jumping off point. You find one that looks semi-safe. And then I've never seen that. I'm gonna do that. That's a good way to do it. Why do you have a box of quarters though? This is a box of nickels. I got a box of quarters also. I'm the last guy that works in a casino rolling coins. They've gotten rid of this job, but someone has to do it. And they still haven't automated it because the union, the coin rolling union. Yeah, try to push that button. And we found some really good stuff, actually. We found 2 W quarters so far. Ah, there we go. $2. $2. No, I'm just making it. This we do a lot of coin streams on the other channels, and this is the remnants of it. You drew the short stick, exactly. And these have to be. There's no casinos anymore where I can take these and just turn them in like before. So I have to roll the nickels. We got quite a few valuable. I mean, it depends on how valuable. Everyone thinks you get $1 million on coins because they see those other guys with their, do you have this coin? It could be worth $16 million. We all know it isn't, but people watch that crap. I want my $2. Coins do come in handy, especially when you go to discount hooker night here in Vegas. I hope these are right because I'm not really paying attention because I'm watching the chat. I got to measure that against the other one to make sure it's right. You have $1,200 in rolled coins. Too lazy to take to the bank. Well, I've been taking them $40 and $60 at a time because if you overwhelm them, they're going to freak out. You unmuted on discounted hooker? Nice. Must be a slow night for live streams. Shane's Cancer Jew just posted a very quick text. He sounds okay today. Good. I mean, I can't even imagine that pain. I was meeting with my former director of sales. So as a guy that deals with coins on a regular basis, what do you think of the proposed phasing out of coinage? Happens all the time. This guy doesn't want to do it. Next guy will. Arizona Cowgirl. You don't have a wrench on this channel? What the hell? Let me fix that for you. There you go. Good night to you. Just getting underway here. You know, let's quit making pennies. Okay, well, they quit making half cents at one point. They quit making half dimes. They quit making 3-cent nickels. It's just part of life. There's so many pennies in circulation right now, you really don't need them. They could go probably 5 years not making them and still be okay. The problem is they're all going to deteriorate due to the metal breakdown of anytime they're damaged. Can't believe we're talking about hookers. It's Vegas. It's illegal in this county, but if you go one county over, it's a thriving business. Right next to the pharmacy with the ointments. See, community standards. When I first got to Vegas, they would, I'd drive by that truck that says for a good time, you know, oh, the little combs, yes. Call this number and the girls would come to your room and all that. And they would actually tag my videos as being unacceptable. I had to show them that I was in Las Vegas and for a community standard, that's normal here. And then they're like, oh yeah, good point. We don't have that in South Bronx, New York. I've been to Jamaica, Queens. Is that close? I don't know where South Bronx is. I managed a hotel there for a brief period of time. So there was a couple of pew-pew incidences. I got the hell out of there. The South Bronx. Sigma Boy 584 says hi. Cool. There was a double pew-pew at the Doubletree Hotel down the street from my hotel. And then some other stuff. And I said, get me out of here as far away as you can. I ended up in Salt Lake City. That's about as far away from New York as you can get. If you're a betting person, how many rolls do you think I'll do tonight? I've already done 5. This is number 5 right here. Get that over under. Nice, easy listening rolling of coins. Better than a radio station. Better than white noise. In a way, it is white noise. No offense. So my hand will hold roughly 30, 35 nickels. Shifty Coins, what's up, Paul M? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 38, and 40. That was 38 coins. There's a 7-Eleven and a Burger King that I frequented often in Jamaica, Queens. I went to that Resorts World thing that they have there. That was horrible. Miss Cash is good. Hanging out in Texas with the dog. The dog's had a pretty cushy life the last several months. In a resort on the weekends. 38, 39, 40, maybe. We'll find out. $41. It's pretty good. Pretty good guess there. I'm going to drop a coin. Watch this. I'm not going to be able to do this without dropping a coin. As the dog should be, yes. Getting in initially is always the difficult part. There we go. Chinese finger torture. These wrappers suck. I bought these off of eBay. Oh, I just dropped. Well, no, maybe it survived. Do you think they're going to get rid of the pennies? Well, they're claiming to stop making them, but they've stopped making all kinds of coins over many different years before. Is that right? That's right. We're one coin short. One fell out. I mean, it all depends on how you look at it. The cost of a nickel is about 13 cents. So might as well stop that one too. But you don't just use a nickel one time. Use it multiple times. You know what I like about people? They're dogs. Nice. Hey, everyone. Her name is Kel I Am. Remind me if I mess that up. I feel bad now. This whole time. That's right. There you go, Braun. Write that down. Make a note. We should have like a whole wall that I can make notes on. Cheers all girls and boys. Heavy metal detecting passion. Is it like heavy metal detecting passion, like you like the music? Or you're a heavy metal detector guy? You have passion for metal detecting and you do it heavily. Could be either one. What do you think of Aldo Nova? That's what I want to know. Not Aldous Snow. There we go. Perfect. Look at that hand-to-hand technique there. That's professional. $35, $33, 5, 50, 32. Now 35. Most exciting thing on YouTube tonight. There's no immigrant people cooking, or I guess they're not immigrant people because they're in their home country. No people that aren't United States citizens cooking. Every time I go through my change looking for old coins, my hands turn black. Yes, it's a nasty, nasty, nasty taste. Tell you what tastes good though is the jumbo breakfast from Jack in the Box. They are not a sponsor of this channel, but boy, I'll be crapping out their food later. If you're on this channel, you can check out all the cancer videos as we come to the week where we find out that we're cured. At least that's the plan. I can do an update, one final update on this, and we'll probably change the name of the channel again. 34 that time. There's 35. 35 and then 5. Makes it easier, then you don't drop as many coins. Got a bunch of pennies we got to do this with, too. I'm ready to get the tube out of my belly. Wonder if anyone wants to buy my leftover formula. It's good for another 8 months. I'll just give it to them. Start giving it to homeless people instead of filming them. $30. $6. $8. $40. Price to move. Yeah, I'd hate for it to go to waste. It's loaded with vitamins. They say it doesn't have a taste to it, but everything has a taste to it. I would put it through the tube into my belly, and there'd be a certain feeling, and then the burping taste that would come back out. So even if it doesn't have a taste, it's got a taste. Sure would go great on cornflakes. 30. Sugar frosted flakes, and the sugar would negate the value of it, but certainly make it taste better. Who used to eat a whole box of sugar frosted flakes as like a popcorn snack? Me. Ooh, baby bottle pops candy. Chew sour candy. Bottle pop twisters. That's the commercial I got going right now. It's aggressive commercial night, by the way. Hopefully you're enjoying the commercials. Make it sound appealing, yes. Hey, I tell you what, though, without it, I would have either been in the hospital being force-fed or I would have died with no food because there was no way to eat. Once that chemotherapy junk was running through the system, it made everything taste like carpet. Carpets galore. 30, 36 that time. 40 people here tonight. We got more people here than we had on the casino one. You do Fruity Pebbles? Fruity Pebbles are great. And the Cocoa Pebbles too, or the Count Chocula. Yep, can't do that anymore. Cinnamon Toast Crunch had too much cereal in it. Not enough cinnamon sugar. There we go. I also love making buttered toast with cinnamon. Oh, yeah. Peanut butter toast, but then grill it. Like lots of butter like you're doing a grilled cheese, but you have peanut butter in there. Oh, yeah. That's good food. Very happy to see you, Mountain Billy. Exactly. 7, there's 20. If I was doing it on a big table, I'd actually put 20 coins per roll and then stack up a bunch of rollers with half the coins. Then you go through and put another 20 in once you get like 50 rolls out there. And then you quickly seal them and put them away. Knocks them out that way. I was happy to see you. These would be quarters. Five at a time, 4 times. Ah. And 5 more. Piece of cake. Grilled PB&J sounds like a stoner invention. Oh my gosh, let me tell you what. Oh, here's another thing, okay? You take your piece of white bread. It has to be like Wonder Bread, so there's no food value. White bread, Velveeta cheese on top of it. Sometimes you can use the cheese slices, but Velveeta cheese on top. Strips of bacon and put it under the broiler until the cheese blackens and bubbles up over the bacon. Then eat it. Oh, so good. Grilled cheese tomato soup, yes, on a cold day. Bacon. Coins and cooking talk tonight. So when I was a DJ at the Sun Devil House at Arizona State University across the river there in Tempe, would work late at night, then I'd come home and I would cook a pound of bacon, take it, put it off to the side, drain it onto a paper towel, and I'd take all the bacon grease and I would shave potatoes and onions into it, and I would hash brown the potatoes using bacon grease. Then I would eat the whole thing and I would pass out and go right to sleep in a food coma. It was fantastic. Not Velveeta. Velveeta has its place. If you take Velveeta and Tostitos salsa, oh yeah. Mix it together, warm it up. I have a theory in the 1980s and early 90s that the police would have it, instead of a breathalyzer in Tempe, Arizona State University, if they pulled you over and they saw that you had dropped some chili or cheese from your 7-Eleven hot dog on your shirt, they would arrest you immediately for DUI. The other one is if they pull you over, there's a Taco Bell bag sitting in the passenger seat. There's wrappers everywhere. DUI. You're down the street at the U of A. Spend a little time there. Wildcats. Bear down, Wildcats. They're a little confused. Probably not a bad theory. During the pandemic, I spent a lot of time on the campus there at U of A. Miss those people. They were really good people. Really, really enjoyed the sports information people. The folks at the Sands Club there at University of Arizona. Had to leave them though. My doctor told me I would die if I stayed there. Turned out, almost did anyway. Jonathan, how you doing? Welcome. Let's see, Matthew, I got to get you a wrench. You're still here, I hope. And Jonathan, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on this channel. Do a quick chat. There we go. Wrench it. Is that 30? That's 30. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. I got 5 current monetized channels. And before cancer, every weekend we would do content for each channel. Sometimes we'd do 30-minute Kino sessions followed by 30-minute Kino sessions and 30-minute Kino sessions on each channel just to get content going. But I've been neglecting it, so. My brother got his undergrad at the U of A and his MBA from ASU, and now he's one of those who's confused. Yes. Yeah, exactly. The fork and Wildcats. You didn't chat much before? Maybe not on this channel. I mean, this one has more been videos recently because I put all the cancer updates on here. I didn't really do any live streams for a while on this one. $33. You hit bingo this time? Trinte Trace. Excuse me. 36, 38, and 40. Just waiting for the trolls. They must have all gone to bed or been arrested. So I want to get an apartment outside of that McDonald's there over on Twain. The one that we used to see in the channel. We'd pull in there and the window would be open. The guy would be playing video games. And I want to put up a camera there that just runs constantly. Trolls have church in the morning? Yes. That was fun last week. Mother's Day, I got to go to the church in Texas. Nothing like a little Southern Baptist to get you going. $34 this time. You were disappointed of not having 10 and 2. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. Yeah, 10 sessions and 2 sessions. How often do we think of the Holy Roman Empire? 0. So now we got a White Sox fan over there. They're got quite a history over there. Watching the Viking shows. Made an appearance. I was late to the Viking party. 25, 35 this time. I keep going up one. Yeah, I have a 10 o'clock appointment on Tuesday with the radiation guy. Then Thursday I go in and do blood work and meet with the chemo guy. I'm hoping that they both go, you're good. Caesar's Palace is right here. Yeah. That's a no-go for me since 1989. They screwed me out of a $1,000 jackpot. I've never been back to gamble since 1989 at Caesar's Palace. I'm sure they don't care. $49 people here. Where are y'all watching from late at night? The easy listening sounds of coin rolling. $25. Yeah, the near miss chip. So you're supposed to have $3 coins in the machine. And there's 30. So putting 3 coins in, back when you actually put the coins in, had buckets of dollar coins. Put 3 coins in, pull the lever, 3 coins in, pull the lever. 3 coins in, pull the lever. 2 coins in, drop the 3rd coin. So I bend down to pick it up as I push the lever, and it hits the blue 7, blue 7, blue 7, because I only had 2 coins in. And you had to have the 3rd coin in to get that money. So the machine did that on purpose because I only bet 2 coins. And I didn't see that little tiny print that they had that said that on there. And so I was complaining to the lady. She goes, "Oh, no, you have to bet 3 coins to get that." I'm like, "Well, you should probably make it a little bit larger than this little print on here." She just looked at me and laughed. Okay. So I cashed all my stuff in, and I've never been back to gamble there. It was my fault for not putting the 3rd coin in, but they could have, yeah. time I was flying back from Hawaii to Arizona, and I jumped ship in Vegas. And I went to the Tropicana, gambled for a little bit, was doing good on craps, doing real good on craps. I decided to stay another day, and this is way back before cell phones. So when I got to Arizona, my mom was supposed to pick me up at the airport, and I forgot to let her know I wasn't going to be there, so she spent all that time waiting for me at the airport. And so then I finally got a hold of her, left a message on the answering machine. She was not happy. So next day I get up, I start winning more money, so I spent another night. Third day I win a bunch more money, so I'm up to like $1,500, started with $200. Paid for hotel rooms, food, the whole thing. So next day I'm going to fly, go to the airport, jump on my flight, go to Phoenix, and I stop at the craps table on the way. I'll just play a few more. I started losing, so I started doubling my bets, started losing. I think I'd saved up $1,800, so I'm down to like $250. Now I'm not feeling good at all. So I put 50 on the line, bet a bunch of other stuff, and I hit it. So I doubled to 100, hit it. Doubled to 200, hit it. Put a bunch of hard ways and stuff out there, hit it. Ended up leaving with about $1,300. I got to the airport, got on the flight, landed in Phoenix, walked out. There she is. I handed her an envelope with two $100 bills in it. She looked in the envelope. She goes, "So how was Vegas?" She got her VIG. Paid her a little tribute there. Everything was just fine. I guess with a casino, it doesn't matter if they get repeat business because they already have enough people coming. Yeah, it's all numbers. They don't care who you are. They just keep pushing the machine. They don't care who wins the jackpots. They don't care who loses. Just keep pushing the button. Just keep pushing the button. Just keep pushing the button. Percentage-wise, they get money every time. Even if they pay you $10,000, that means someone lost $20,000. They don't care. Just keep pushing the button. What can I do to get you in to push the button? How can I make it easier for you to push the button? This putting these coins in took a lot of time, so now we don't even have to do that. We just have credits. Okay, well, credits aren't enough, so we need to do ticket in, ticket out. Ticket in, ticket out takes way too long, so let's just let them push buttons and transfer funds to the machine. Whatever they can do to speed up the spending process. Push the button. So I got the title of my new book, Gambling on Health, Fighting Cancer in Vegas. That's the subtitle. Gambling on Health. I think it'll be a bestseller. Tell stories of how I got throat cancer from Catherine Zeta-Jones and the struggle to overcome the stigma of being Michael Douglas's stand-in. Push the button. $36. 34 minutes of this so far. Exciting overnight action here on YouTube. I used to do a late night radio show up in Alaska, and I got to put 4 more coins in. Sorry, losing track. And I was supposed to sign off at 1 o'clock in the morning, and some nights I go to 3 a.m., not realizing what a fine or violation of the FCC rules it was. I was having too much fun. I just kept going. It was a lot of fun. It didn't even occur to me that when you had a sign-off time that you actually had to sign off at that time. Just keep going. It's free work. They're not paying me. Yeah. I wish that guy was still alive. I could apologize more. Yeah, it was a great radio show, too. No one up there had ever heard anything like what I was doing. Similar to the crap we do here, but different. It was radio. I made fake commercials and all kinds of stuff. And, yeah, I got fired twice from the same radio station. Once on the AM side, once on the FM side. It was great. FM was a big deal back then. So it looks like we're almost done, right? Exciting, we're almost done. Can't get any closer than that. I can't even lift this box. This back. Oh shit. This is heavy. Oh. Yeah, I'll put a few more in there. Oh, that hurt. Oh, why fired? Oh, just because of violating decencies and norms. The first time was basically had a scavenger hunt that I didn't really promote it, but kind of got involved in it, and some things happened. And 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Can't remember exactly what happened that first time. Something happened where anyway we ended up departing that relationship, and years later, that was 1985. Then in 1989, I was sitting at a baseball game in Arizona, and the station manager just happened to be down for spring training. And we're sitting there talking, and he says, "You want to come work for us again?" I'm like, "Sure. What do you got in mind?" He goes, "Well, everything that you did before that we didn't like." I said, "Yep. Because we have an FM station now. We want you to come up there and do that." I said, "Okay, I can do that." So I went up there a second time, and Coinstar takes 13%. I'd rather not give them 13% for the big money here. I'll do it on the pennies. Anyway, so I went up there and did the wacky afternoon drive, wacky comedy, music stuff, things, till they got tired of me again, which was good because I was ready to leave anyway. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. That's similar kind of stuff. I believe Mr. Wally passed away years ago. And then his son, the program manager at the time, also passed away. Not sure which ones. I think they sold the station. So if you're in Fairbanks, Alaska, listen to K-Wolf Radio. I think Kenny Viemeyer is your morning guy now. Kenny V. He was at Arizona State when I was there. I don't know if he actually went to Arizona State or if he went to a different school. But we used to hang out with the same people in Arizona as well. And then he was on whatever the university radio station is in Fairbanks. In 92, I joined him just to screw with the other channels. I volunteered my time to go be on the radio. I was on the radio station at Arizona State. Wasn't that where you worked for the coin store too? Yeah. A lot of my upbringing stories are in Alaska. I did a lot of stuff. I wasn't smart enough to realize I didn't have to do everything. Yeah, if the store credit, they would, some places used to be able to exchange 100% for store credit. Then you go buy stuff you already bought and then use your receipts to return it for cash. It just takes a lot of effort. How many more halves do I have in here? I need to get to have-nots. I'm human coin, so I'd love to have a business where people just come sell me their change. It's like that grabber game, the claw. Oh, there's a bunch of half dollars in here. There's one. There we go. Hit a little vein of them. Yeah, perfect 10. Pennies. I hate pennies. Penny wrappers. Just do a few pennies. Mix it up so I don't get coin blind. They're a pain in the ass. They should quit making these. Start with 40. If you're watching from a country other than the United States or Canada, this is what we do. We play with our money over here. There's just so much money and the countries are so wealthy. We just play with our money for fun. Boom. Piece of cake. $40 coins. Keeping you guys riveted to your screens. Should just do a sound. Does anyone know how to put music or sounds onto the library on YouTube so people can use them for their shorts? I would like to do that. I bet there's more money in doing that than there is in making the shorts. Shorts don't pay anything. 19 cents per 1,000 views, roughly. Long videos, I get about $7 per 1,000 views. which is pretty good. Yep, 19 cents roughly for a 1,000 views on a short. Most of my short videos make $1.50 to $2. That's why there's so many of them. It's not much money. Oh yeah, definitely being shorted. Oh wow, how much have we done so far? We've done a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 8, 52, 4, 6, 8, 108.50 in coin wrap so far. Well, like, so for instance, there's no reason why this sound here shouldn't be available for someone to use on a short video. And every time they use it, I want my penny. That kind of thing. Then today's public service announcement, if you saw it, that'll generate $5 probably because people hate it. I think I found a super rare 1972 penny, but I'm really poor and have no way of getting it graded and have no friends or family. There's a gentleman from Nigeria. He's a prince, and he will send you some money that you can open up an account. Then once he unfreezes his assets, he can then send it in to have it graded for you. Or take a picture of it, send it to me. I'll take a look at it and tell you what I think. We'll go from there. $110. Got a bunch of dimes here too. I hate dimes. Let me do a couple dimes. They're easier to roll because we didn't keep any of them. That prince gets around. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do it. That's why I do these make your own green screen videos, hoping people use them. So I've also learned that I can make my own green screens off my own. How do I send it to you? And I guarantee you've never seen a penny like mine. Also, I'm a combat veteran, so you would be helping a veteran. The email address to the channel is stevedennis2121@gmail.com. It's right here. stevedennis2121@gmail.com. You send the picture there, and when I get it, I'll take a look at it and tell you my opinion. $36 dimes. I need 50. We didn't really open that many of these. There's really nothing to find in them. And you're not going to find the W dime. You're not going to find the silver stuff anymore. Steve, regular Steve, I'll show you again. Right here, there you go. Just Steve Dennis, 2121. That's a 1 at the end there. It's bad handwriting. At gmail.com. Oh, don't drop any dimes in the box. I also have a keyboard and a speaker, and it's an old keyboard, like one of the original era, not an original, but an original era keyboard when synthesizers first came out. And it makes unique sounds that I would love to be able to capture and use. Very unique. Make 30-second and 60-second musical recordings that can be used for wacky videos and stuff. Welcome everybody for just joining us. That might be 50 right there. Probably should have counted them. Boom, got it. We got one more roll. Should be 50 coins here. Should be. We'll count them and make sure. Also, since I'm poor, I have stupid cheap camera phone that doesn't want to focus, but I do have a decent picture of the error, so eye-catching as wow factor, and it's a discovery piece. Cool. $45. I'm 5 coins short of a roll. Uh-oh. Now what do I do with these? I'll put it mostly in there, but I'll leave it open. Hope I didn't put too many in the other ones. So we got 5 coins short. Just leave it like that. Then I know it's short. Let me take a look at the analytics tonight. The metal's nasty. Wow, 1,639 views. 34 concurrent. What's the peak views here? We had 48 at one time. Back at, you can get a pretty cheap sound converter on Amazon. Usually goes quarter headphone jack. Yep, exactly. It's the old RCA. One of these days when I have nothing better to do, we're going to, I have a hobby of streamology. I like to build landscapes and then run water over it and watch how the water creates waterways, streams, lakes, cut banks, meandering waterways, all that kind of stuff. We'll do that. Adding Moog Coach to the list. Demolade Coyote, welcome. $20 coins. Now, we've refilled this box a couple of times today. A couple of times. Gotta find more and more banks. It's easier in Texas because there's so many cities and so many banks. Mrs. Cash and I are going to spend a Saturday driving to some of the far out suburb banks to buy coins. And we'll go through them, and then we'll return them to the closer banks. Because you can't return to the same place you bought them. The box was the pillow in the trunk of the town car. Yes, that's right. Man, I really wanted to hit a huge jackpot. I would have bought the town car. Let me see, let me go to Gmail real quick, see if that came in. Nope. 6. Oh, it's the wrong Gmail, that's why. 8, 10. So I'm on a different one. I just sent you 3 pictures of my penny. I guarantee it might be museum worthy. Just make sure it's not a dick pic when I open it up. That's something Braun would do. The pillow in the trunk was free shirts from the casino. Yes. Something NES would do. Oh, yeah. Old retired folks, which is what Moog is, a famous synthesizer line. I haven't opened this one in a year. I have to take a look at it. Let's see. Let me change account, switch accounts. There we go. Yes, verify it's me. Stand by. We're going to probably have to push a button on the phone here. There we go. Let me take a peek here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, someone did that with a soldering gun or something. A drill. That's been done after the mint. That's actually damaged the coin. Unfortunately. Let me show everyone here in just a second. Oh, is that a penny in the middle there? That's how you get pennies in the rolls. Looks like a snake. I can tell 100% for sure. There's absolutely no way that would happen at the mint. And yeah, that's been done by someone. Is that 40? That might have been 40 there. Let me fold this over and then I'll show everybody. Well, it's the same metal from the penny. It's just someone's taken a hot poker and poked it. And nothing on the back side. That right there, that's done by somebody. Do you see the tiny P on the other picture? A tiny P. I see the S right here. I don't see a tiny P on there. At the top tip of the S. Oh. Oh, there's a snake's head. Right up here? Yeah, there's... Whatever that is, that's done by somebody. It's damaged the coin. Still worth 3 cents in copper value. Like right up here. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't need to, yeah, it's damaged coin is what that is. So. Looks like something I would do when I was bored. Take a soldering iron, see if I can melt copper. Looks like an awl, a hot awl, an electric awl. I don't even know what you'd use. It's got to be some kind of a drill or something. That was a double die in 1972. That would normally be worth about $300. In that condition, would be worth about $50 if it was legit. Yeah, jeweler's punch. There you go. That's what they're called. Why is the penny a different color or tone than other 72 pennies, and the front side is way darker than the reverse coin? Same reason these coins are darker and different colors. Nature. That's probably because they heated it up. Had to be hot to do what they had to do, so that changes the metal composition. Changes the molecular structure of the coin. This one's dark. This one's light. I'm not trying to burst bubbles, but it is what it is. What's up, Circle City? Gabriel, welcome. How could someone make that design so perfect without damaging the other parts of the penny? Easy. If you have the equipment to do that, you have other equipment. If you want to figure out what it's worth, put it on eBay. No minimum bid. And see what happens. You don't give real answers? Here's a real answer. Already wasted too much of my time. Go to sleep. Was that real enough for you? You asked my opinion, I gave you my opinion. I didn't make the damn thing. You might have. Was that a Val tool for real? What do you mean? Yeah, what a dick. Hi, I don't know who you are. I just found your chat, and I'm going to take up the entire time talking about my penny that I made. And if you don't give me the answer I want, I'm going to call you a name. Okay, well, good luck. Hurt my feelings. People that I don't know, who I've never met, who I'll never meet, using fake names that don't love me. Oh, what am I going to do? I just toil away here with my box of coins. That'll make me feel good. That'll take the pain away. The eval was too real. Yeah. Sorry, there's the truth. You want the truth? I'll give you the truth. You can't handle the truth. The acid from your Jeff Goldblum fly saliva has melted it. Short bus special. I probably offended him. Sure hope they don't find me that I work at Little Caesars Pizza, then call them and tell them to fire me. I'll lose my job here at the Aztec Vault Room. It's the only casino that doesn't have electronic coin counting. Boy, you spoiled my whole night now. I don't know how I'm going to get over that. Oh my God. So much more fun when there's like 75 chats at a time. We have a new parking lot, yes. I'm sure he was expecting big money. If he would have sent that to a grading service, they would have rejected it and sent it back with prejudice. Oh, look, I got this rare coin. Look at that. I'll keep asking until someone tells me it's worth something. Yeah, it's worth $2,700. If you can find someone willing to give you $2,700 for it. My first response was, my first instinct, my first inclination of who that person was spot on with the Nigerian prince comment. I mean, I can't figure out how I just know things. Yeah, the guy on the internet said it was worth $20,000. I got a sixth sense for junk. Not to brag, but I am. Oh, the poor Myrna. That's my favorite. And I'm a combat veteran. Well, combat veterans can be dicks too. Doesn't give you a pass for defrauding people. Kill I am, thank you. Yeah, exactly. 100%, Matthew. I mean, who else would do that? I mean, some of these coins have glue on them from a hot glue gun. Someone's busy doing projects for school and gets bored. I'm done. I can't do no more. Let's see what we did. Let's count them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The barrister response, yes. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Damn. 22, 23. We were busy tonight. 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 33, 36, 38. That's $76. That's $86. 106, 136.50 and change. Look at that. Yep, I appreciate it. Thank you all very much. This will end up in the bank on Monday, probably. That was fun. We got to make a new friend, too. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Oh, by the way, I'm dying of cancer, at least for 3 more days. I've got this penny I'd like to sell. Peace out, everybody. Look at that nastiness. Need your wrench renovated? Temu is only available for a little short period of time. If you think about what you want to get someone for the holiday season this year, you can always buy them tokens to the English Hotel or the Pepper Club. We're going to run a special 20% off on the $100 token, probably in the month of November, that you can use in the month of December. So probably. You need those chips. No, no. Jack in the Box, baby. See, the $13 chip, that's for a parking lot handy and a $3 tip. This is the one if you don't like the service. Good night. Have a good one.